Hello everyone. So I am back with another video. I really I cannot believe I had totally forgotten to upload the video about how that I'm going to watch Vikings, and then I watched the first episode, which was absolutely great. I loved it, and I forgot to upload it here. So I just finished watching episode 2 of season 1 of Vikings Wrath of the Norsemen. And this is essentially the beginning of the Viking Age. And this is the raid on Linden'S farm monastery in the 700s. Now, there's a lot of debate about the reason that the Vikings raided Linden'S farm. So, during the time of the show, you have a king called Charlemagne. And Charlemagne is one of those kings that historians really love, all the things that he did and everything, but they're like, well, his decision to do this was not really a good idea, kind of downplaying his barbarism and his nastiness. So there's this one thing I had read where he raised the head of a killed pagan, and he told the lands up there, that he was going to come after them, even though that would have been absolute suicide. So you have them going west, and they sort of, one of them sort of has this kind of, there's nothing here. I mean, they really did not understand how far one piece of land was from another. They didn't have maps. They just had instinct on where they were going to go. And so they arrive at Linden'S farm and they slaughter. And the thing about it wasn't as, how you would depict a heathen raid where they would go in there, wham, bam, kill people, grab loot, burn it down, and leave. I mean, it was not quick, which flies into a lot of evidence that the raids were quick. They killed, plundered, set on fire, and went away. But I kind of get the impression that they were new to this land. And they did not understand the landscape, because this was a new country they were in, not realizing that their descendants would settle the land and everything. So it was a really great episode. One of the things that Rollo does, and he doesn't do this later on down the road in the series, but Rollo does this one thing. He rapes this slave girl. And it kind of gives you the impression that female slaves they did not have rights. Now, I don't know if this is historically accurate or not. A lot of people say, yeah, we're going to talk a lot about historical accuracy in this series. And in this series of videos that I do, I'm going to do these like twice a week. You really have kind of wondering how historically accurate it is. Did slave women have rights? Did slave girls have rights? And all that type of stuff. And he did it away from other people. In other words, nobody saw him doing this. And no idea if he had gotten caught, what would have happened. But Rollo was very much, we're going to kill everybody, but his brother was like, no. Especially when he encountered a monk that spoke his language. So it was a very interesting episode. I did enjoy the episode, and I really found it interesting. Tomorrow I will be watching episode 3 of Vikings, because I want to see what goes on. But yeah. So, I definitely give this episode episode 2 thumbs up. It was a really great episode. And it really did show the power of this new ship that was created. So my next video is going to be, I'm going to read another stanza of the one I'm currently on now. Once again, you will hear me butchering names because I'm still not used to it. I do want to say I'm going to give you guys a link down below to my Etsy shop. I do have my Thor and Hela candles completed. I just have to let them cure for about 2 weeks, and on the 1st of next month they will be available. They will be available for me to sell because they'll be fully cured and fully you'll be able to burn them. So yeah. Another thing for people who practice Nordic Wicca, I do have my Beltane candles finished. I just have to let them cure. They will also be available for sale on the 1st. So both of my Norse candles, Thor and Hela, and of course my Beltane candles will be up for sale on the 1st of next month. So until next time, may you be happy, healthy, most importantly be safe, and hail to the gods. Bye.